Hello and thanks for checking out another Every Unit Summarized. And this week we're going to be checking up on the long forgotten Czechs. Standard T-72 command tank. It's a command helicopter, KK. The go-to command vehicle for any Eastern Bloc nation. Decent command APC. I don't think the machine guns are going to help you when you get helicopter rust. I don't want him to stab the enemy. I want him to shoot him. Check out the size of the effort. Oh yeah, we can't even see it. Not exactly the most supply efficient supply helicopter, but the Czechs are pretty big trucks. Very big trucks. An automatic noob tube. An interesting weapon loadout, especially with the long-range recoilless rifle. Why use mod Strakli when you can just use mod Shushan in Eastern Bloc tech? I do like RPGs, but I do prefer when a squad has a machine gun to boot. Back in airline battle, I'd set up decks with a lot of Strela 2 cards and just trucks, and then just spread them out the entirety of the map. Eventually, I killed something. Eventually. For double the price, you don't really get that much. Crap ATGM, alright ATGM, bloody solid ATGM. Yeah, much more fun to use in a European escalation. Pretty decent weapon loadout. When you run out of regular infantry, you can always check up if you have any reserves left. Pretty standard flamethrowers. Pretty crap. Not so bad, pretty standard 203mm long range RT. This is Adana, and this is on Adana. No one ever really uses cups anymore, and for good reason. Okay, I take what I said back. I should have checked what the next unit was gonna be before opening my big fat mouth. The Yugo Dream Machine, but Czechoslovakian. Okay, maybe a crap anti-aircraft piece, but no reason to get stroppy. It was pretty cool in airline battle when it was still actually kind of useful and was like a budget Tunguska. Now it's not so great, to be honest. Pretty standard OSA. Just like how the AKM was an improvement over the AK-47, same thing with this OSA. It looks pretty ridiculous how I just strapped on some anti-aircraft missiles on top of a BRDM. Because it looks much better when on top of an MTLB. For such a big truck, the rocket tubes aren't exactly big. A weird looking but pretty awesome little artillery unit. Standard T-55, or T-55, even more T-55. Okay, at this point it will essentially get an anti-tank guided missile carrier. It also has a cannon and a bit of armor and a machine gun. So the Czechs get one T-62 and it's pretty passable. Bulk standard T-72. A T-72 with an M in front. A not so bad mid-range tank, or it used to be better. Same with this thing, it's pretty respectable compared to other Soviet tank counterparts. For the same price. Once again, if you got an old and outdated tank, you just slap on reactive armor. Check it out, it's got an autocannon on top, that's pretty cool. Just how I like my recon vehicles. Affordable, ferocious, and amphibious. There's not many situations where you need exceptional optics on a ground-based recon vehicle. Just get the previous one. Me too. A Czech BRDM. Czech BRDM with a recoilless rifle on top. In the road where you have to compete with Yugoslavian stealth tanks, I wouldn't really get a T-55 recon tank. I've always really loved these guys. A 10-man shock infantry recon squad with a sniper rifle. Pretty awesome combo. They're special, and yeah, very special. Machine gun and back of a UAZ. A classic. Once again, 55 points. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it has exceptional optics, but you never need exceptional optics. And we're in the land of crappy ATGM vehicles. Yup. Even more yup, yeah. Now we enter land of BVPs. Pretty standard. Once again, pretty standard, but it has a nice paint job. It's no Gavin. The recoilless rifle can be useful in some situations, but when you're on the road where you have to compete with Marshal Tito's double-barreled recoilless rifle vehicles, it's not really worth. Okay, so 123mm cannon's cool. What if we get 4 of them and strap them together? Put a larger autocannon on top instead. That works too. So instead of getting BTRs, you get Czech OT-64. And overall, pretty awesome. So in 1938, the Nazis would come through and take a bunch of Czech tanks and use them in their panzer divisions. By end of World War II, the Czechs would take all the Nazi equipment back and use them during the Cold War. Funny how it works out. Even modify it a bit and add a recoilless gun on top. And then you got this thing. I love using this thing. It's like this weird, crappy Avra with also ATGM capabilities for an alright price. It's kind of like a modern day Stug 3. Check it out, a regular truck. I like flamethrowers. That's all. So if I could just check my math real fast. An Mi-25 should be one better in an Mi-24, statistically speaking. Just like how I have to carry all the groceries in Run, the Mi-4 has to carry all the rockets in Run Shorty. But an Mi-35 would have to be like 11 times better in an Mi-24, or so I keep saying to myself. But 240mm rockets, when used efficiently, are bang on. They're great. They're awesome. I don't think the rocket models really agree. Okay, you really need to check yourself before you actually consider buying an Mi-4T, when you have other awesome helicopter options. A regular old hip. A pretty awesome hip. You know you're in the wrong era of fighter jets when you're using air-to-air rockets. I'm not gonna lie, I did prefer when these things dropped smoke. Yes, it wasn't the most efficient and it was very niche, but it was pretty fun dropping smoke on the enemy instead of actual bombs. Everyone's favourite Grand Theft Auto stunt plane. But too bad the Grand Theft Auto one doesn't have any weaponry. What makes these napalm bombs special is that they're extra sticky and extra explosive. Regular MiG-21. Pretty decent, cheapest ground attack plane. Pretty decent, cheapest fighter plane. I think under any circumstance, I wouldn't want 2,000 kilograms of bombs being dropped on top of me. So you got your ground attack missiles, and you also got your ground attack rockets to really spice things up. So before I check off for this video, I do want to state the Czechs are essentially the best ringman in Wargame. They're pretty terrible by themselves, but when mixed in with Eastern Bloc or Entente, they bring some very useful units to the table. Oh, and this is an alright seed plane, I guess, but I think you usually need more than one missile to be efficient.